Greetings from the Spacepod, a rare pre-Spacepod introduction. I just wanted to let you know we had some technical issues with this episode, and we lost the entire second half. And it was too bad because the second half was great. But then we remembered Lyle runs a backup of the show. Now, it's not perfect, and there are some snafus here and about, but you will hear the entire episode. So when you get about halfway through it and it shifts audio gears, if you will, that's exactly what happened. Anyway, enjoy the show, and we will be back next week.
Tales from the Spacepod is intended for mature, open-minded audiences only. If you are easily offended, I suggest you turn this wacky shit right off. Otherwise, welcome to the pod.
Never have liked the taste of alcohol in stuff, but I like the taste of alcohol. Like I love a good whiskey, love a good scotch. Like I like juice, I like pop.
It's not together.
Some mixers, a lot of that shit is way too sweet. But it's funny, I don't like them mixed together. To me, it feels like you're either drinking watered-down pop or watered-down alcohol. But either way, it feels like something has been diluted, and it shan't be.
Well, this will shock a lot of people, which will actually probably piss off a lot of people. But like pineapples on pizza, I can't do it. I like pineapple. I just don't like it on a pizza.
My favorite pizza is pepperoni and pineapple.
See, that's where everybody hates it.
You don't like pineapple on pizza, John Mark?
Not really. I mean, I can do it, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
There was one pizza. Was it Domino's? I think somebody had a pizza. It might have been Domino's. That was like a fucking spicy, fiery Hawaiian or some shit, and it had jalapenos and pineapple and a bunch of delicious meat. And that one was pretty good, actually. But
I love me some pineapple. John Mark, you sound like you're calling from an NES from 20 years ago.
I don't know.
Well, maybe it sounds better now.
Fuck, guys. Tell me you've all seen this Arnold Schwarzenegger Snapchat video.
Snapchat video, no?
No.
Oh, you
haven't seen it.
I've not.
It's so fucking... I'm assuming that's what it is. It's making its rounds. You're going to see it probably by tomorrow, but it was...
I've seen something mentioning it, but I didn't see it.
Fucking best thing I've ever seen. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger on top of a roof, and he's like got the camera facing his stupid face, and he's talking about something, and in the background, all of a sudden you see a helicopter, and without a fucking missing a beat, he just snaps into it, and he goes, "Get to the chopper!" As it's flying by.
It's actually him.
That's awesome.
It's not a commercial. It's just, what is it?
He was like sending a Snapchat out or something, and it seemed like it kind of happened organically. Like he's like,
is Arnold Schwarzenegger doing using Snapchat?
I don't know.
Doesn't he got 1,000 better things to do
these days?
Is he on fucking Tinder
keep up
too?
with their social media.
Well, Snapchat. I mean,
you
it's
think
like
I'm attractive? Don't you scroll past me?
Don't swipe left.
Were you about to say that Snapchat has legitimate uses, Chris?
I think so. I don't fucking use it.
Isn't the entire point... Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't use these fucking apps, but isn't the entire point of Snapchat to take a quick video that disappears forever? And so... what's the point other than use shit that you don't want people seeing?
You know, I don't know, but people will send pictures and videos all the time just to market things, you know? I don't know. I mean,
it was my impression that it was originally aimed at sort of like teenagers and stuff who didn't want their parents to be able to look through their fucking chat records.
Right.
Well, like hooking up, you know. Like
see their
going dick pics and shit.
12-year-old daughter sending coochie pics. Yeah.
Oh, God.
And they can't get busted with child pornography.
You had to go 12 on that, didn't you?
I had to drive it home. I had to send a message to the kids.
Message received.
Yeah, loud and clear. Anyways, my Snapchat is like some young 75.
Snapchat.
Snapchat, you know that app exists. Go ahead, Lau, or whoever's talking.
The name Snatch Chat actually exists for Snapchat profile.
I'm sure it does. If you think of it, it exists. Because you can't think of anything new. we've given up on that notion here on the Spacepod.
Yep.
Right.
So we have a interesting show coming up this summer at the Radar Station Gallery called Forms. Now, Chris, you mentioned you were anxious to discuss this on the podcast.
Oh, it seemed like podcast gold to me, Ron.
Well, I thought, so I put up a call out on Facebook the other day, looking for volunteers, male and female, to be a part of an art show that we got. So the idea is that they're going to be standing around completely naked, wearing only a mask, maybe a price tag. Haven't decided if I want to do that yet. That may be a little cliche. Don't know what kind of message someone said, but I have to say I'm a little surprised with how many volunteers I already have. They're all female at the moment. Though, so I do need at least one dude for the show to have the full impact. But go ahead.
I thought any other person that would do this, the ratio would easily be 3 dudes to every chick. But for some fucking reason, Ron, you've got this abundance of women that just want to take their clothes off for you.
You know, I've been told that before. Well, it's interesting because now some of these people are quite attractive, so it can't really help but have some element of sexuality, but that's not what I'm going for at all. I got the idea for the show after scrolling through my Facebook feed the other day, and I kept seeing story after story about breastfeeding in public and the whole Free the Nipple campaign. I'm sure you guys are savvy to this, to allow women to go topless as well as men.
Right.
And lots of body shaming stories too. So I started to think about how it's funny how even now in this country anyways, we are still so embarrassed or titillated at nudity that we kind of forget how natural the human form actually is. And what I'm hoping for is that no matter what brings people to the show, and I kind of got a feeling it will be a popular show, but no matter why they arrive, I hope that they have a unique experience where they enter the room with naked strangers just standing there. There's no dancing, there's no Def Lep on the hi-fi, no smoke machines, no oil.
Oh, come on, man. Photograph? Oh, it'd be perfect.
Well, maybe after 7. The Def Lep comes after 7, and so do I. But, no interpretive dance, just stark, naked people standing there looking at you and to be looked at. I want to know how I'll react, to be quite honest, because this is the art in this show will be in the reaction of people and the conversations that will follow. And well, what is this? What do we make of this? Some people will feel, some people will be awkward. Some will be embarrassed. They'll probably feel embarrassed for the people standing there. Some will think it's kind of hot. Some might think the whole thing is just us perverted artists taking a piss. But I feel pretty confident that most people will feel something more toward the challenging side of things when they're here because, will they look the model in the eye? Will they feel comfortable looking at a dick or tits or 70s style muff staring them in the face? What will that make them think about their own bodies, about their own confidence? It's amazing that we still get so uncomfortable about nudity. I think it's such a glaring, one of the many glaring examples, again, here in this country, of how the puritanical ideology has burrowed into our fucking flesh for eons, it seems like. And we get squirmish or awkward or angry or offended or straight up horny when we deal with being naked. But there are all these other, those are pretty extreme feelings. We kind of bypass the more subtle and mundane ones that, we all have a naked body under there, just like we all got skeletons. So anyway, there will also be some paintings and drawings and sculptures and photos of nude people, so it should be a pretty interesting show. And I'm not really trying to make a particular statement here with this show. I really just want to see how people will respond, and I want to hear the conversations and see these reactions. That, again, I think is going to be the true art of this show. And if anybody listening wants to be in the show, either with a painting or a photo of yourself, I am accepting, now this may sound like a strange request, or maybe not at all. I am accepting selfies, and you may include your face if you wish, but most of the photos that I'm going to be getting are going to be pals of mine that are submitting them anonymously and cropping their faces out. So it's kind of a liberating thing, You can have your naked body stared at by dozens of folks, without them really knowing it's you. And even yours truly will have his own grower, not shower, somewhere on the wall. Now, will I point it out? Depends on how cold it was in the room when I took the picture.
Hold on a second. Are you telling me we can do a Where's Waldo of your dick in this fucking gallery?
Not only can you, I will be rewarding you if you pin the tail on the Ronky.
Oh my God. I pinned the tail on the Ronky. I'd like to believe I had some small part in that.
But see, even that is exactly why I think we don't have any male models yet, is we all understand that you can't judge an awkward cock. Yes, in a cold, blank room with people staring at you, I would hate to have my junk judged. It's like on one level, it's like, so what if people judge? Fuck them, right? But it's a tough thing. It's a big thing I know that I'm asking of people, and everyone that's volunteered, I'm like, I don't want to say, are you sure? But I'm like, this is really fucking badass that you are confident enough. And some people, they're not really confident about it. They just want to do it. I've talked to people who have been in, Hair, the play Hair musical. And I think the entire cast gets completely naked at the end of that play.
Wow.
It was very political and very forward-thinking back in the 70s or late 60s, whenever that initially came out. And, it was that sort of liberating thing. It's like, oh my God, I was terrified to get out there with my noodle flapping in the wind or my 70s bush, It's like, and all of a sudden you're out there, but you're out there with a whole bunch of people, and they're staring back at you, and they admire you for your courage, or they're checking you out. Again, it's going to be a whole bunch of different things that are happening all at once, depending on the brain that's staring at you, but it's tough to overcome that. I don't want to be judged in my naked patheticism. And I hold no delusions that this show is going to do anything to overcome that type of thinking, but it will make people think about the body and confidence and courage and fears and discomforts and hang-ups. I'm really looking forward to that. So, yes, a rare call out for dick pics on the Spacepod. Chris, we're good for you. We got you covered. Yeah, got a few there of several shades. But seriously, if you want to be in the show, male or female, as long as you are 18 or over, very key, you can send me nude shots, ron at bournefilms.com, and feel free to crop yourself out. I may regret this, but I'm accepting them all at the moment. Now, if you do send a picture, send whatever title you want to accompany, because I know a lot of people won't want to post their names. But if you're up to posting your town or where you're generally from, that would be cool too, because I think we're going to get these from all over the place. And I will print it out on glossy paper and frame it for the show. Will be a very interesting evening.
That's going to be an interesting evening at Kinko's, isn't it?
I'm wondering how I'm going to go about that. I think I'm going to have to find someone I know that's got a
You're going to have to find
a
professional printer in town or something to explain what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I might. Anyway,
I was going to ask you, are there any logistics behind doing something like this? I mean, I don't know the laws behind doing naked stuff at places of business.
I don't think so. I don't know. As far as like exposing children to it, like if somebody brought their kids to this, I don't think it would be illegal but I don't know. All I'm saying is, I'm asking that people be 18 years or older, but I know that it's just like you can take a young kid into an R-rated movie if they're accompanied by a parent. I think art and art galleries probably have a little bit more leeway, but it's still a kid standing in a room with a penis right by his fucking head, or other things. And so
maybe think twice.
I'm just sort of not really encouraging people to bring kids at all and bypassing that whole thing. Other than that, there's nothing legal or illegal about it. There are plenty of galleries that have done nude exhibits. I'm coming at it, like I said, without any particular agenda or statement. I just am curious to see how it will go. It's kind of like a genuine curiosity, and I don't know, something just jumped out at me when I just thought it was, look at how much ink, of course it's virtual ink these days, but look at how much ink is being wasted on something as silly as women tits. I love tits. So I get it. We're excited about it, but we are ridiculously ridiculous about it, right? Like, we're not a healthy level of
ridiculous even.
We gotta figure out how to stop being so silly about it, because it feeds into a lot of things. I'm not just talking about, some idea of rape culture or equality between a woman being able to mow the lawn with her titties hanging out, just like the fat neighbor up the street who's got bigger titties than her is allowed. Those are part of it, but it's also, like I said, the confidence thing, and so many things that keep us from doing things is because we don't feel confident about the shape of our body or how we were born. Whether it's I don't have washboard abs or I have a fucking deformity. I would be thrilled to get someone in the show that has some sort of deformity or has had a mastectomy or whatever, something that makes them quote unquote scarred, a quote unquote freak, standing proud, naked out there, and there's a lot that you can pull out of an image like that. Maybe I shouldn't use the word pull. It's impossible to talk about something like this and not sounding like we're going to have a lot of titties up in the house and maybe a few dicks for you ladies. We'll see. It's impossible to talk about it without that. And even I think Brandon was one of the first. I think you were the first to comment, actually, Chris. Brandon was saying, he's like, send me all the pics you want, but no sausage fests or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be some of that. And I get it. I understand what I'm doing. I'm not naive to think that, oh, come on, grow up, I mean, this is as much for my own response because I grew up in a puritanical environment just like everyone else here. So
I was just curious on how are you going to set it up? I mean, are you going to set it up kind of like the blacklight gallery?
There will be a curtain on the door. I mean, it's not going to be blacked out, but
not like you can sit there and like drink like 5 beers and just lurk.
Well, that's exactly what we are blocking the windows out for that reason, so that when it's dark, someone can't take a smoke break and just sit and stare at somebody. We're going to be very careful about how, we have an advantage of not being anywhere near downtown with this show, if you know what I mean. We're not going to get a lot of questionable folk straggling in, but anyone could show up. They see this in the paper like, that's what perverts do. They go where the money is. We're just going to be pretty careful about that, and if we have to move along, Sonny, then we will.
Are the artists going to wear masks? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Masks or bags or something. Bags seem a little cliche. I think I'd rather do some sort of blank, eerie mask. I just want it to be where the face and maybe even the eyes aren't necessarily the focus. Because I'm really interested to see where people's eyes go. I mean, I remember the first time I went into a strip club. That was the first time I saw a stranger naked, or at least the stranger knew I was looking at her. But when you walk in there and they look at you and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to look at your eyes. You're so pretty. You don't need to be doing that. Whatever weird shit goes through your head, and then you're like, oh, okay, she knows what this is. She knows why you're here. You can look at the tits. That's what she's getting paid for. But it's odd. It's an awkward... And I never adjusted to it. I never got into the whole strip club thing.
That's fucking hilarious. That actually reminds me, like, one of the first times I ever went. There was a girl, she was, like, giving me a free lap dance. Mm-hmm. And she was, like, stand in front of me. I'm sitting in a chair. And she just, like, drops down, grabs her ankles, just puts the shit right in my face. And, of course, my head cocked to the side. I'm like, yeah. And then I look down. Yeah, and she's like fucking grinning at me ear to ear, like from her fucking ankles up. So I mean, like, where I was, but where I was looking too. And I was like, hey, how's it going down there? But it was weird. It was awkward.
What's a strange thing? And that's a strip club. You got Def Lep. You got lights and smoke, and the house lights aren't illuminating your stupid face staring at somebody. So imagine
here we go,
how
Def
awkward
again.
Pour Some Sugar on Me was made for strip clubs. But I mean, think about it. It's going to be relatively quiet. I don't think I'll play music for this one because I think the awkwardness is going to be necessary for this show.
I think if you play like children's lullabies, it'll amplify it to a creepy level.
That's a different show altogether. Yeah, but see what I mean? Even no matter what I pick, it's going to be influencing it. Now that's fine if you're doing a kooky show about 50s style, robots or science fiction or horror. But when you're doing something like this, I don't want to hint anything toward it because it'll be creepy or sexualized, So I'm just I think I'll leave it a blank canvas. And
I was going to say, if you have time, check out like images of BioShock and like masks, because that would be kind of cool.
That's what I have tattoo of on my arm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah. Well, see, but even that would be too distracting because that in and of itself is a piece of art.
Sure. Well, it's kind of like the 20s themed era, but it was like, the costume mask where you go in to like, balls and galas or whatever, but wearing a mask of whatever to hide your identity.
Yeah. Well, we shall see. Lots of logistics to work out from now until then. That's going to be later this summer. So shoot me an email if you Want to get your wieners and boobies in it. I got a couple news stories. I won't really get onto those. I've got a lot of emails are going to be getting caught up. I love digging back through these. Some of these I read, I perused. Some of them I just grabbed and pasted over into this giant email. So some surprises for even me. But this one, a lot of people sent. Now, we've talked about the severed feet washing ashore on the Pacific Northwest beaches, and apparently it's not done. Over the last 9 years, it's straight off coast to coast. A strange mystery has unfolded in the Pacific Northwest as an amazing 16, God, I think it was 11 when we last talked. 16 severed feet have now washed ashore, and all of them wearing shoes. It began in 2007 when a pair of right feet were found 6 days apart on a beach in British Columbia, followed by 5 more feet washing ashore in 2008. It's funny how it wasn't on our radar until years later. In the ensuing years, an additional 9 feet, including one this week, were added to the mysterious haul, spawning considerable debate over the source of the severed limbs. Some have suggested, as we've talked about, that they are a product of a serial killer or perhaps the victim of human trafficking. More mainstream theories seem to be missing planes or lost ships. I think we all sort of came away thinking that it could be these tsunamis.
We read an article that said... Yeah.
In droves. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. And we talked about the cartilage, the bone mass around the ankle being very fragile. So if a body is out floating in the sea for a couple of weeks, that's going to be one of the first pieces to dislodge from the rest of the body. The foot's going to go up, and because of all the rubber in shoes, they just float. And if it floats, it drifts. The ocean may look still out there in the middle, but it is a constant adrift. Experts contend that there is nothing particularly strange about feet becoming dislodged from the dead. Oh, I just kind of explained that. Investigators have been able to track some of them to the original owners and determined that their demise was mostly suicide or natural causes. Jesus. So it seems that the further these are investigated, our favorite theory doesn't seem to hold water, as they might say. Suicide is the going thing. Very strange.
Wow.
And if so, well, where are all the fucking tsunami victims, right? Shouldn't we have... I mean, how many people died in the last 2 major tsunami disasters? It was thousands, right? Like thousands.
It was hundreds of thousands. It was like 200,000 was one big one.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. So shouldn't there be feet everywhere? I mean, if we're finding the occasional suicide here and there...
Well, I'm guessing it's probably the back order of like maybe Air Jordans that had air in their shoes.
You're right. If they pumped before they died, we're going to see them shoes.
Tsunami, guys.
Telling it.
It was a cruel world. Oh dear.
I can't jump.
A stupid fucking movie, but painfully true. Wait a minute, I'm white and I just jumped. Why is my voice getting deeper as I go down? This doesn't make sense. Anyway, did you guys see this story? We may have a first in space and Earth-related news, ladies and gentlemen. This may be the first documented human being killed by a meteorite.
What?
This happened in India. The mysterious death of a bus driver in India is being blamed on injuries sustained from a meteorite impact, which, if true, as I mentioned, would be the first such demise in nearly 2 centuries of recording. The incident occurred on Friday when a college campus was shook by an explosion that injured 3 people and fatally wounded the bus driver. Witnesses to the blast were flummoxed. Boy, so rare they get a chance to say that word. Flummoxed by the lack of fire or smell emanating from the event, and investigators found no signs of explosives in the area. However, they did find a 24-pound black rock in a crater near the site of the blast, leading to the conclusion that the event was caused by a meteorite striking the Earth.
Jesus Christ.
What are the fucking odds?
Yeah. Well, too bad he can't play the lottery on that one. Death by meteorite is so rare that the last time it occurred, I guess it has occurred on record, was in 1825, leading one to wonder what caused the bus driver to have such incredibly bad luck. Huh. Well, the story started off making me think that it was the first. So I guess it does happen. Well, you got to think it's got to happen, right? There are people all over the damn place, but these things are usually pretty small. when they hit. Like, we're not talking the size of a school bus usually. They're more like, I don't know, baseballs would be a good-sized meteor, right? Them shits burns up pretty good in the atmosphere. Of course, there's that one famous one down in, where is it, Arizona? Is that a meteor or was that a comet smash? What the fuck is that? You know what I'm talking about. That huge crater that's out in the desert.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. There's one over in
Arizona or something like that. Anyway, so occasionally they do get through. Fucking terrifying, though. Also, I saw a story. I didn't have it ready, but I saw a story that an asteroid or a meteor is supposed to come in between Earth and the satellite zone within the next few. Well, you know where the satellites are. It's going to be lower. It's going to be between Earth and the satellites, in other words.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now, considering that satellites could crash into the Earth any old time. Now, they usually burn up.
Ooh.
Ooh. But pretty interesting. We'll have to maybe look more into that story and have details next week. One more here, and we'll get on to what you guys got. This has all been from Coast to Coast AM, by the way. Experts warn of a potential pirate drone air force. And we've talked about just about every way you could use some drones, and it's interesting because, Chris, I think you got some other interesting uses coming up ahead, but this one I don't think we've really talked about. A report on how combat crimes on the high seas includes the weird warning that pirates may develop their own drone air force. Kind of be stupid to not.
Well, do they got skull and bone, like flags on them? 'Cause that'd be cool.
Oh, now that would be adorable. On their little antennas, whipping in the wind. Produced for the Canadian military, the report cautions drone technology could be used by pirates for long-range surveillance as a way of attacking unsuspecting ships. The unsavory UAVs would, in turn, allow the pirates to keep a safe distance while also keeping an eye out for any potential police force which may be looking for them. The emergence of drones as a potential piece of pirate arsenal is in keeping with the larger trend of maritime criminals utilizing technology to assist their nefarious deeds. Very interesting. There's more details there, but can you imagine some pirates out there droning?
Your drone obsession is going to start with peeping and end with pirating. I can see it now.
They both got booty in it.
Whatever I was going to say ain't going to be as good as that.
Oh, shit.
Well, let's go right into your drone story and piggybacking that. Chris?
I've just seen a couple of really fucking interesting uses of drones these last few weeks. Normally, for some reason, I have a negative correlation with drones. I always think about the bad stuff. But this is
from this show,
cool.
I think most people do, yeah.
Yeah, so check this out. The first video I'm sending you guys is drone racing with the first-person view of what the drone sees. And this is in a stadium in Miami. It's in the Miami Dolphins Stadium. So make sure this is on HD because it looks really good in HD. And fucking put this up to your face for a minute.
Is this the one with the TIE fighters?
No, that's Star Wars, Lau. Star Wars.
Yeah, that's a bigger production.
There's somebody that modded out their drones to be little starfighters, and they did it. Someone, and they went through a course. It was fucking phenomenal.
I guess this is an actual, I don't know, you guys watching this yet? About 30 seconds in, it gets
crashed
really
for some reason for me, so I had to open it again. All right, here we go. Oh, boy, it looks like a video game, doesn't it? Flying through rings. And this is even a challenge in a lot of video games.
Yeah. And wait till you get to the part where they fly through inside the stadium, through the corridors. John Mark, are you there with us, buddy?
I'm here.
Okay.
Bored as shit, but I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that thing is agile. These must be pretty dang small.
Yeah, this is official drone racing. This is like something that's,
So we're watching real time, of course. This isn't sped up.
Yep, this is real time.
Seriously fast.
Right? I'd love to see one eat one on a ring or something, I gotta be honest.
Like this would be
clip it.
This would be fast for a video game.
It would be,
It would be hard to play this if this was a game because of the speed. No, now it looks like he's slowing down on that corner a little bit, but wow. That's really intriguing.
How much would it, if you walked out the door when that shit was going on, just like whack, take one to the side of the head?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would kill somebody for sure.
Have you got to the part where they were going through the corridors yet? Holy shit.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty exciting. I'd watch drone races on ESPN2.
Sure.
This next one I'm sending is drone boarding. I guess this is something that's going to be a thing. And you can kind of see it's a 1 minute long video, and the first half is showing look what we can do, and as a kid's being pulled on a snowboard with a fucking drone.
What?
Yeah,
Okay,
what?
so a ring comes down like a little... Oh, wow. So what we got is one of those 4-blade drones. Doesn't look like a very powerful one, but it's pulling him. It's got a little rope and a ring and kids on his snowboard being pulled along the snow.
And then
And now it says, let's try a bigger scale.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And, okay, now we're talking. Still a quad blade, and this looks more like a power ski assembly that he's being pulled by. And now we're moving. Wow.
That looks fucking fun. Come
That
on.
does look like fun. I'd do that shit all day long.
Yeah.
That's way safer than the parasailing shit, because that stuff can get... This is basically the snowboarding version of parasailing. Or not parasailing, but that thing that you... Or is that what it is, parasailing, when you're... You got the parachute and you're being towed, and then you can get air.
Yeah,
but those
sure.
can go horribly awry. This, if shit gets funky, you can just let go, and you're just on snow with your snowboard.
I'd be curious if it make it up like a couple chairlifts, without going with the chairlift.
Oh.
Just drag it back up to the top.
That's
because
pretty
that would
fucking
be cool
clever.
shit. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Now think about that. We could start making our own ski hills anywhere we want, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like we used to snowboard up behind Badger Mountain before they made the new developments, and we would just put a car, 4-wheel drive, at the bottom of it and have one at the top, and you would just rotate the car. So you'd snowboard down, and it was awesome. But if you didn't have a car or 2 cars, good cars that could climb back up, you couldn't really do that unless you wanted to exhaust yourself walking back up. This could pull you right the fuck back up.
Take me up the hill, drone.
Instant ski hill. That is revolutionary.
Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah, that makes me want to get on my snowboard. I've been talking about snowboarding a lot lately. I just don't know. I'm 40 now, and I haven't been on any kind of board in a long time. I ride my little endo board, here in the house, a little balance thing, and I'm still pretty good on it, but
I'm
I'm not going downhill.
The last time you were biking, you broke some ribs, if I remember correctly. And that was a stationary
As long as I
bike
stay off
rod.
those stationary bikes, I'll be doing A-okay. Oh, God. What else you guys got before we get on to emails?
I have a story about perhaps some Valentine situation that happened or didn't happen at the aquarium. Mm-hmm. So apparently, it has been a tradition for some years now to get some octopi together to mate on Valentine's Day at the aquarium, and you can watch them.
Squirt a little link.
Go watch the octopuses fuck on Valentine's Day. Because why wouldn't that be a tradition?
Exactly, right? But this year, apparently, the octopus at the Seattle Aquarium didn't get any love, and they said that they're afraid that their male octopus, a 70-pound cephalopod named Kong, is too big for the females, who are 30 to 40 pounds, and that he may eat them. Yeah. So instead of
octopus,
so instead of mating, he will be released back into the Puget Sound on Monday, which was today. It says apparently the octopi only live about 3 or 4 years and mate once at the end of their lives. Then they die.
This is fascinating. There's so many fascinating things. We were just talking about octopi, I guess, at a party a couple days ago. But there's so many interesting things that we are still just kind of learning about these things. This is the first time that I've heard that they are cannibalistic.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least could be. And it's sexually based. I guess if you're going to eat your own... Actually, now that I think about it, I've eaten my own sexually. But if you're going to eat your own, I guess it may as well be based out of a basic need for survival and of the species. Really fucking fascinating. These things are aliens, right? I mean, we all agree.
Is that the same version? The whole eating yourself, is that the same version of go make me a sandwich? You just got done and you're like, fuck, I'm just going to bow down.
Something
right?
like that, Lyle.
I'd ask you to repeat it, but I don't think it'll help. Yes. But for some reason, I thought you were going to say something about Pizza the Hut.
No. I'm just making a sandwich. Yeah. After sex instead of, whatever.
All right, so what you got, Lyle?
I quit.
I got this video about sandwiches.
Yeah, it's called After Sex Sandwich Making. You should check it out. No, this is a great video I came across, but it was basically it's caught off of a security camera, And it looks like to be like, I don't know, it could be any kind of, retail store, like a Hot Topic or something like that. And I don't
know why I find that funny. It could be any old retail store. Hot Topic? All right.
That's hard to say. Well,
I see. It actually kind of looks like Hot Topic. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure. So anyway, they're looking at this, and you could listen to the female, and she's showing somebody this. She's like, "You got to see this." And look. It's like trying to show.
Distracted by the short jean shorts, but. And we have a man that just walked in front of a mirror with no reflection.
Right, he looks a little suspicious. He kind of looks like a cousin of yours. With the hat.
Which one? Oh, yeah. It does look like one of my cousins. Okay, let's run this back here. Girls sitting down there. Yeah, you are just seeing like security cam footage. You can see everyone else in the mirror. This dude walks by, looking very gothy and vampy. And zero reflection. Now, an easy thing to fake, but why would you bother?
Sure.
Okay, hold on.
Well, we're talking about it, I guess. You're not seeing that, Chris?
No, I'm seeing it. I'm picking
trying to break it down.
Sure.
Now we are all After Effects users.
Now look at the girl's thumbs are moving away when the guy's not moving in front of the mirror.
Yeah.
And they're moving still on the left, but they're not moving on the right when he moves. Like it's a still image of her. I think it's hard to tell, but take a look at her fingers as she's texting. She's texting on the left. You can see her thumbs.
It is hard to tell because this video is actually being. It looks like they held an iPhone up to a monitor that's recording it. So the whoever's holding the phone sort of moves a little. So it is hard to track. Okay, I see what you're saying, but I can't quite.
The thumbs are moving.
She's typing away, and
the reflection part, not her.
You'd have to analyze that pretty closely.
The reflection is what's been doctored, not her. Remember that.
Okay, let me look.
Okay, but if you look at her at that moment, her thumbs aren't really moving either. Let me look. Because she's typing away. Typing away. No, I do not want your dick pic for the last fucking time. Send.
No, she's still moving.
All right.
She's moving when he walks by, but it's not as much. What'd you say, John Mark?
I said all I see is a unicorn pooping soft serve.
Are we watching the same video?
You got the good one.
Yeah, you got the good one. What the hell?
So what's the story here?
I don't know. Like I said, you can listen to the video. The woman's actually trying to show an employee. She's like, "Check this out." She's like, "What are you showing me? Which one's the guy that stole the shit?" She's like, "It's not that. Look at this." And you could hear that in the background while they're watching the video.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Super easy thing to fake, but
kind of super,
but it looks good.
Sure.
I mean, I would like to. I think maybe later I might go through that frame by frame and check out what Chris noticed. I can't. Are you watching it on a monitor or your iPhone, Chris?
My iPhone.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Me too. And it's hard for me to tell. But if you went frame by frame on those thumbs, you might get a better
one
idea.
Thing to look, while you're doing that, double check on the monitor because you can tell it is a phone recording the footage.
Oh, yeah.
See if that's actually a professional surveillance monitor.
Yeah,
that's the best way to do it. But still, I mean, they could doctor it and run it through it. But
yeah, it's interesting. I like it. I think I might like it more if the dude wasn't like just a douchebag gothy guy.
Such a douche hammer.
It's like, oh yeah, I am Drac. Oh yeah, you're Kevin from Detroit. Shut the fuck up. No, I've changed my name to Drac.
If I remove my hat, I have Twilight hair.
Oh, we got a couple mentions of Twilight hair coming up.
All right.
Twilight. You've done it to yourself. I was thinking about it when I was reading the email because I knew that you were going to. You have
it's like what you say to a rape victim. Oh, you had it coming.
You asked for it. You fucking asked for it. You came up with the phrase Twilight hair. You said it about yourself. You're like, I had to get rid of this fucking Twilight hair. I pissed myself laughing.
Did I really?
And it was you. Yeah, it was all you, and I just remembered that. It's like, we do these things to ourselves.
There's a quick another little snippet thing that I got that I could play a little audio for you guys, but right. I'm not really a fan of daily talk shows, but I came across this and I thought it was kind of funny and fit the bill of the show. But there was a recent Ellen DeGeneres show. And she
was that on purpose or an accident? Because that's a great thing for people that hate Ellen to call her Ellen DeGenerate. Yeah, go ahead. We'll assume you meant that.
6-year-old, right?
I'm sorry, say it again.
She had a guest. Her name's Macy Hensley, a little 6-year-old girl, right?
Okay.
I guess she's like a complete savant when it comes to presidents. You know, she could sit there and basically tell you relevant facts with every president that that's been alive.
I'm horrible with that.
It was a thing where they brought Barack Obama on, and here's a little snippet. And this is she's basically introduced to him, the president, and basically ask any question to the president, and we'll start it from there.
So you have questions for the president? This is a big moment. You can whatever you want to ask. What's your first question?
So, is there really a book of secrets?
That's a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what kind of secrets would you want to know? What would be in the book of secrets?
If aliens are real.
Ah.
Well, what do you think?
Well, after watching this TV show, I think aliens are probably real.
Golly. Okay. Well.
Which TV show was that?
I think it's called like America's Book of Secrets.
There you go.
Seems like somebody spilled the secrets already.
I thought that was classified.
But it's a book of secrets, and yet there's a TV show.
Yeah. Well, the truth is, Macy, we haven't actually made direct contact with aliens yet, but when we do, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What else?
So,
That's pretty much the rundown, but it was hilarious. I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
At least show worthy to.
Yeah, well, it listen, if you have, let's say you got 5 questions to ask a sitting president or a former president, what would it be? I think most of us would ask about aliens, right? We'd ask about what's in those fucking top secret vaults. What do you know? What do you know about JFK? Maybe they don't know shit. Maybe they don't know shit about a lot of this stuff. You know, they touched on this I thought very cleverly in Independence Day, the whole, what is it? Deniability. What's that term? Basically,
Plausible deniability.
You basically don't tell somebody because you know someday they will be in a position to answer those questions. So they don't tell them because they don't want them to. They absolutely have plausible deniability. I don't fucking know. They never told me them shits because they someday knew you would be interrogating me. So it's always one of those interesting stories about the presidents. But we do know that Nixon seem to be pretty curious about this shit, and we've talked about the story of him and Jackie Gleason, who was crazy into UFOs. He even lived in a flying saucer-shaped house, steeped in UFO knowledge. And he was golfing with Richard Nixon once, and he was talking about UFOs, and Nixon said, "You have no idea. No idea, son. Why don't you take a drive with me?" And he went and took a drive. He told the Secret Service to back off, and he showed them, I don't know if he showed him actual alien bodies or if he showed them, I think he showed him an alien body. And Jackie Gleason was so freaked out that he just went home and went to bed and didn't talk about it for a long time. And this is somebody, again, who was seriously into the subject. So I always wonder, what do the presidents really know? I mean, as president, wouldn't that be one of the first things? What would you want to know? Like, okay, you're sworn in. Here's all the shit. Here's what we're going to do for you. Get that all out of the way. Huh? That would be it? Yeah. That would be the one thing?
That would basically it.
Yeah.
But where's the X-File room?
Exactly. And it wouldn't be, you're right, Lyle, it wouldn't just be aliens. It would be, where's all the secrets? I think that girl worded it lovely. Where's the book of secrets? And what's in it? Because of course, we all know there's no book of secrets. The entire CIA file in their library and the FBI and everything is built on secrets. Somebody has been collecting them to some degree in some level. Oh, boy. Can you imagine having access to those? But again, who knows if the president is even allowed? The president does not have... Do you know that the president does not have top secret clearance? There are people that have top secret clearance way above the president. President can't just walk into Area 51 any more than anybody else can. I mean, maybe if he made super secret arrangements, but... it doesn't happen. He can't do it. There are people that are more top. Of course, we all know there are topper men than the president. Topper men. You blew it, Topper. I need to watch them shits. We brought that up a couple weeks ago, I think, Hot Shots. I haven't watched Hot Shots in forever. They really need to do a part 3, or whatever's 3 in France.
Part trois.
Part 3. How could I not? How could I not immediately know what 3 is, or what 3 is in France?
They actually can't because Charlie Sheen is he's too thin now.
Would you leave his AIDS-ridden ass alone?
Are you positive?
No, I can't do it. Oh, even that's too much. That's too
Lyle's on
much.
fire tonight. All right, well, if everyone's done, I'm going to get onto my emails. We got quite a few to burn through. Speaking of France, right off the bat, hey, Ron and the boys, this is really intriguing. Denise from France again. When I last wrote, I completely forgot to tell you that I once watched a man jump to his death from the Eiffel Tower. Whoa. I saw him hit the ground, I heard the smack of the pavement, and I saw his insides thrown all about.
Shit.
Only thing is, nobody made a single reaction to it. My scream was the only one. Everyone looked at me, and then to the tower where I was pointing, then back at me, like, what the fuck is your problem? Now, I forced my dad to walk over toward the body with me, and he humored me, but as we approached, he still didn't see it. There were people walking past the dead man like he wasn't there. I started having a panic attack because I thought I must have been going crazy, and at that point, I knew nobody else was seeing it. I didn't want to get any closer, so I made my dad take me home. I told myself, you're going crazy. Shut up or they will take you to a doctor. So we get back on the bus, leaving the park. There were about 20 or so passengers on the bus, and one was a small child that would not stop crying. It was getting on my nerves and not helping my panic attack. But as the bus came to a stop, his mother picked him up and said, enough, it didn't happen. You imagined it, darling. The kid replied, no, I saw him, Mommy. I saw him fall. And he started crying again. Now, as a young gal, I felt better when I heard this. I wasn't crazy. But as I got older, this memory creeped me out royally. Why was it only us that saw the man fall? Did every child in the park see him? Of course, I'll never know, and I never had another experience like that. And I hope I never do. So, I want to know your thoughts on this. Do you think I saw a ghost reliving his death? Do you think I saw an actual being take a fatal plunge, but for some paranormal reason, only children were witness? Love from France, Denise. Holy shit, I got chills when I read that because...
That's spooky.
Once you think you're going crazy, and then you see another kid basically saying, in so many words, I saw the man jump too. Why weren't the grown-ups seeing it? God, that would be fucking baffling. That's something you wouldn't forget.
Yeah, if I would see something like that, I would, like, if I did, like, walk up to it, dude, I would take, like, my coat off or something and put it over the body or something, for fuck's sakes, you know?
Well, I think she was, like, 9.
That's out of respect. I'm not saying as her age. I'm saying as an adult.
I would have done it at 8, motherfucker.
Yeah, why don't you try being a gentleman next time, you stupid little bitch. Come on, 9's old enough. You got a coat.
Weird, right?
Man.
Maybe it's like that thing where, you know, like they say that once you reach a certain age, there's certain frequencies you can't hear. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I was thinking. I would lean toward ghosts, because you're right. I have heard stories about apparitions appearing only to children. I also know that something like 5 people jump off the Eiffel Tower every fucking year, or something crazy like that. It used to be way more until they put up some barriers. Isn't that crazy? You never hear about it. But, like, at least 5 or 6 people jump to their deaths off the Eiffel Tower every fucking year. So I lean toward ghost, but, yeah, hard to know why only children saw it. Well, what do you guys think?
I would go on the line of ghosts, too, if nobody, as an adult actually went to aid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, there's no question that people weren't seeing it. I mean, people would respond to seeing a body falling and smacking. I mean, it happens all the time, and it's dealt with accordingly.
Maybe it was one of those situations where everybody that was there that was an adult was so conditioned to not want to see something like that they just didn't. Because it's possible that people just don't see stuff that their brain just doesn't see it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it could have been that if she just happened to have been in a situation where there was enough people around that just their brain was not allowing them to process what was really going on, and her being a child,
but
she wasn't inured to that kind of, you know what I mean? Her brain was still malleable enough to see that what was in front of her.
Yeah, but I mean, if it was an actual body smacking on the pavement, I mean, it would be hard to believe that people would be missing that. No matter
it's
how
it happens.
desensitized we are. I mean,
It happens. I mean, they have
I
a whole.
suppose.
There's a whole thing of camouflage based on the fact that it looks so crazy that your brain possibly can't imagine that's what you're seeing, and so you don't see it.
Now that is a bold camouflage.
You think it's
Yeah,
possible?
you know what I'm talking about, though, right? You've seen that, right?
No, I'm not familiar with that theory.
I'll dig up some pictures and send them to you.
Yeah, I'm really curious about that. But I would buy it. I mean, I would buy that angle. It's a psychological thing, and our brains are fucking a never-ending mystery. Go ahead, Chris.
Do you think it's possible that the adults, I mean, she's 9 at this point, so you don't remember things for what they really are, but do you know what I'm saying? Like, certain things are happening behind the scenes that she probably wasn't privy to, but do you think it's possible that the adults were protecting the kids by saying, oh, there's nothing to see, nothing really happened, trying to, like,
As a
brush it off
40-year-old, if I saw that, I'd be, oh my God, I'd probably throw up.
But as a 9-year-old,
oh my
what would
God.
you make of that?
I wouldn't even be thinking about the kid. I mean, maybe if I had a child, if I was holding a child. But again, I would buy that.
And they're like, Uncle Ronnie, what happened?
I would hold him up like a human shield. You look at it for me. Tell me what's happening.
Eyes open.
Did it hit
Don't
yet?
blink.
Is what's inside green? But you know what I'm saying? I would buy that to a certain extent. Like maybe a parent or two pick the kid up and turn them around. But not everybody. Think about, on a slow day, there are going to be thousands of people around the Eiffel Tower. It's one of the most visited locations on the planet. There are going to be people everywhere. I don't think that any phenomenon is going to explain only a couple of kids witnessing a man fall to their death, to the point where you're walking up to the body on the ground and no one's paying attention. I can't think of a phenomenon that would explain that.
Ron?
Oh, actually, there we are.
Oh, you sound good.
Fucking clear as a bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's shitty.
Okay, we don't have John Mark. Get him on if everything's good. Then I think we got it.
I should have been gone.
Emails here.
You know what I heard? I heard this song I haven't heard in a really long time, and it reminded me of the movie.
Was it Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard?
It was not. It was the Eyes song. What was it? It's off the movie. I'm not sure if you've seen it, Chris, but the it's an 80s. It's an 80s chick flick. It's Say Anything.
Of course I've seen Say Anything, motherfucker.
Yeah, see? That song. In your eyes.
Your eyes.
Yeah,
Your eyes.
the song was in my head all fucking
Peter
day.
Gabriel.
Yeah.
But Chris was singing
Yeah, it was.
Oh shit.
It was.
Oh shit.
I knew you were going to fucking nail me for that.
Well, it could have been gone.
Yes.
Oh, you ain't going to get anything Journey related, Pat. Of course, that was Steve Perry's solo stuff, but all right. All sounds like Journey to the roster. All right, well, Chris, or John Mark is struggling, so let's get moving on ahead. So, this is from Jim from Portland. Hey, Ron, I don't know if you make it down to Portland very often, but there's a guy that lives next door to me that has been 100% right about predicting plane crashes.
Oh, shit.
I have known him for 12 years, and every time he's predicted a crash, he's told me about it, and I watch the news, and eventually a crash shows up.
That's fucking insane.
He even knows if it's going to be a big one with lots of death or a small one. He never knows where or exactly when. Doesn't know which town. He doesn't know which plane it's going to be. So he calls it his useless gift.
Yeah, it's going to say he's real fucking useful, isn't he?
What a bizarre.
He needs a Twitter
half-baked
account.
thing.
Just like everybody follows Twitter.
Yeah, oh my God.
I'm serious.
The mass panic that would be caused on the airlines.
If he knew where it was, yeah.
Heads up, guys. A lot of people dying today falling out of the sky. Safe travels.
He would be assassinated by the airlines industry.
Oh, yeah.
He's talked to George Norrie about it and lots of bloggers. Pretty crazy stuff, and he's a totally normal guy. He just wakes up some days and thinks, there's going to be a big one today. Crazy, huh?
Could you imagine the sponsored tweets he could get? Because we're just so fucking paying attention to Twitter.
The train.
I got big updates today, guys, but first, check out Febreze.
Well, I was thinking big Greyhound.
Sure.
Travel across country on the ground.
Life insurance, you need it.
It'd make a hell of a Geico commercial.
Take
That's
that
for sure.
flight today. So fast, Charlie. You got a signature or two to fill out.
Starts with sponsored tweet. You taking a flight today?
Now then, I can't tell you when or can't tell you where in the next 24 hours. Boy, what the fuck is that? I mean, that's frustrating. That is like a half-baked miracle.
Yeah.
It's like God was sleepy and was like, you, my child, shall be blessed with the knowledge of... Well, you'll know the approximate time. Plane crashes.
Hello.
Very interesting. And we would love to get him on the horn for sure. I don't get down to Portland enough, but I am looking into booking some conventions there soon. And maybe even for these pods. So maybe something could be arranged. John Mark, you back with us?
Yeah, and instantly the call's crap again.
Yeah. You know, that's fucking weird, dude, because Saturday I had a dream that I was hiking up on this, like, fucking mountaintop. No trees, just snow-bound.
Can you take me high? Yeah, you're up there
And
like
then
that.
there was a meteor that went by, and, no, there was no meteor. There's no meteor.
That one was close.
I heard a plane, and I looked up, and I watched this plane come in, but it was coming right at me, and then did, like, a circle thing. And, like, it was crashing, and then did crash.
I'm still laughing
And
that
then
one was close.
I think I went to try to track it to check to see what the fuck, and then I woke up. But it's weird because I don't remember dreams very often, very vivid, and that was really vivid.
Yeah. It is special when you get one of those vivid dreams, and they stick with you sometimes. Sure. So Carla Wright, hey, you guys. You are all the best. I seriously can't get enough Spacepod, and I'm almost ashamed to say I'm currently starting over at episode 1 and going back through the old shows.
Get it, girl.
For the third time.
Okay, get some help, girl.
Get help, girl. Says,
Holy
I know
shit,
I'm an
that's
addict.
crazy.
That is crazy. Well,
Flattering as
listen,
fuck.
you're talking to somebody who watches the same Office episode every night because of my weird, crazy OCD. So I kind of get it. It is weird, though, to know that someone's doing that with us. She goes on to say, I'm an addict, and it's sick. I have to drive a lot for my work, and you guys have become friends to me. I have even found myself telling stories. You're going to love this. Telling stories that you guys have told on the show and saying, my friend once got raped by a chair. Or this guy I know has Twilight hair and hates fish.
I know that guy.
Or this one dude I'm out with from time to time calls his dick the crippler.
I didn't actually start
I'm
that.
sure-
That was somebody else.
I'm sure many of you... Yes, you did, Lyle. We have it on record.
Yeah.
You can't get away with this shit when we have...
Fuck, we both got busted, Lau. We both got busted, Lau.
Well, to be fair, if I recall, I think Lyle brought that up by saying girls used to call it the crippler.
Yeah,
So maybe that's why Lyle...
I
maybe Lyle's
didn't.
right. He never brought it up. Or he never named it the crippler, but he absolutely brought it up. What the fuck? Were we going to
I'll
your
own
dick
it.
the crippler?
I'll own it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I hear they call
I didn't
your
make
dick
it
the
up.
crippler, friend.
It's just fucking something we talk about, you know,
Sure.
the water cooler. Hello, the crippler, huh?
I'm going to name your dick.
We cool? We cool, Fred? All right.
Well, I better get back to work.
Get those reports on my desk, my name, Fred.
It goes on to say, I'm sure many of your listeners do the same thing and feel the same way. I think what makes this show so great is your honesty and frankness. It feels like drinks with pals, funny, interesting pals. So yes, sue me if I want to spend time with you guys every day. Oh, that's really fucking sweet.
It really is.
She finishes with, anyway, I just thought because I know a lot of your fans listen to the old shows, but I've yet to hear of anyone doing it 3 times. I guess I'm just super cool.
Yeah.
Stay awesome. Love, Carla.
Love it.
That is pretty sweet. Thanks so much for that. And thanks to everyone that makes us a part of your life. Criminy, you guys have been through a lot with us over the last 5 years, and it does sort of bond us together in a unique way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I love these types of emails because, like right now, we're all staring at a bunch of microphones, or in Chris's case, some website displaying black cocks. But we never really get to see your faces and know your stories and know how you found us or when you listen. So it's good to be reminded that these numbers that we look at every week in the analytics are actual people's.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah. We don't get paid
Gravy
for this.
boat, right? Oh, go ahead.
I said we don't get paid for this too, you know. So like your enjoyment is our satisfaction. So is that right?
Your
Wait a
enjoyment
minute.
is our satisfaction. got to
Yes,
put that in the
yes,
Space Pod,
yes.
shop.
That's
The
quote for the day.
Signed the Crippler.
Right? It is.
Make fun away.
Make fun away.
Make fun away is definitely going to be a shirt because it works on so many levels. Now, you got to admit though, the goofier the kid is that walks into a bar wearing that shirt, the better it works, right?
Yeah.
Make fun away. It
Yeah,
works.
hit me with it.
I get it. I've had it. Gravy Boat writes, hello, Space Potters. Been listening for 2 years, and this is the first time I decided to write it in. John Mark, you mentioned a book you were reading a few months back. I can't find the show where you did, but you said it was freaky and it was fucking amazing. I wrote it down, but I can't find it, and I'm going crazy because I'm in desperate need of a book. Any guesses what it was, John Mark?
That's a
House of Leaves.
I know exactly what he's talking about, but I can't remember the name of it either.
House of Leaves.
Oh, yeah. That's
Boom.
exactly it. I guarantee that's what he was looking for. So there you go. Gravy Boat. Boat on. Boat on. He also goes on to say, I wanted to mention, Ron, that my girlfriend started meditating about a year ago and can now give herself an orgasm just by meditating it.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
He
awesome.
says, I know I'm now obsolete, or at least I am, once she can kill spiders by meditating.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, something to shoot for. Har, 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 he says. Wow, medstertation really is a real thing. That's pretty slick. Hands-free come. I get my satisfaction done while I commute. Something to shoot for, indeed. That could be dangerous, though.
My eye.
Something to shoot for.
He got that.
Katie says, OMG, you fuckers kept me up all night long. And I was late. Wow, thank you guys. Right on it. All night long, and I was late for work. Yes, it was 100% your fault. A pal of mine shared your show on Facebook. Thank you, whoever that was. And I started with the Moon Hoax episode and was hooked immediately. I love the format and the topics, but I mostly just love you guys. You're pretty fucking... This is all ego inflating stuff tonight. Some of the shit that comes out of those mouths would not be so easily digested if you weren't so damned adorable. Very sweet to say, and I know exactly what you're talking about. We are adorable. She says, so I moved on to the next and the next and the next and got all caught up in one night.
Wow.
It was like marathoning a Netflix show.
Holy shit.
That's 5 or 6 episodes ago, right? The Moon Hoax.
Sure, about an hour 20 apiece. Jeez.
That's quite a few hours. You didn't sleep at all. She said it was like marathoning a Netflix show. I couldn't stop. So I missed my bus and got my ass chewed by my boss. Fuck it. She says, worth it. And I'm now looking up older shows and wondering if you guys have ever talked Men in Black. Probably some good shit there. Anyways, thanks for the great show, and I will have more to say in the future, or future, as I'm now saying, much to my boyfriend's chagrin. God bless you, Katie. She goes on to say, I am also saying chagrin. I wonder how many of you fans start talking in your Spacepod speak and looking like retards in front of their pals. Anyway, love you guys. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Katie. This is making me want to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
Don't you want to have a beer with all these people? Like, if you say Science, I want to know you.
Live show.
If you refer to
Live
somebody
show.
as having twilight hair. Let's chill, bro.
Yeah, let's chill, bro.
I love reading these all back to back. They make me feel amazing. James writes, Mr. Hawking, your brilliance makes all in the intelligentsia quiver with ecstatic jubilee. However, I do believe that your previous contributions, he's talking about when Stephen Hawking famously joined us for an episode of Ask Stephen, or Ask Hawking, I suppose. He said your previous contributions were limited to body responses. It is so unfortunate that the masses will limit your vast intellect to sophomore prose. Perhaps this will grant your musings to something more substantive. Or substantive. How do you say that? Substantive?
Well, substantive.
Wow, that does not feel right.
Yeah, substantive.
Try 2 fingers, Ron.
Yeah.
Good thing, Hawk. Yeah, shit. Truly, who possesses the most perfect of breasts? This individual bears a great responsibility in that they bear your literal seal of approval. Dead breasts are just as viable as living breasts. It goes without saying that your supreme scientific mind will deduce the exact perfection required to fulfill a perfect rack.
I like I like chicken breasts.
I hope that Mr. Hawking is up for the challenge. Come on in here, good sir. Let me get out of the way. You can wheel on up to the mic there. Greetings. Greetings from the Spacepod. Calculating. Calculating.
I still don't know how he does that.
Right? Damn.
It's mostly eye movement. It is tricky.
Orangutan.
Orangutan.
I may have a favorite pair of boobies for every day of the week. Carolyn Monroe has an excellent set of gazoom-garas. Love those Hammer films, and I'd like to head on her films. Walla, 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 walla. If I didn't feeling saucy, Kate Uptidens are without equal. Walla, 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 walla. I also would not... This is hard. I got Kate Christina's Richie's cheaties out of the poodle. But if I didn't be honest, my favorite breadists are whichever breadists my cheddar happens to be pointed at that given moment in Spaded's time. Thank you.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, preach
Wow.
on.
Good stuff, Mr. Hawking.
I was just going to suggest we should really bring that piece back and fucking listen to you struggle through that. Thought, nope.
What was it? Captain
Trying to be
Pike.
clever and Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, no way. Too much.
It was a little mix between Captain Pike from Star Trek and Stephen Hawking.
Good stuff, though. Christina Ricci was a dark horse contender.
Yeah.
Dark horse contender? What the fuck does that even mean?
Not familiar with that phrase?
No.
Go look it up.
Let's just say that she was not expected.
Oh, yeah.
But I agree. I think she does have nice boobies.
No, she's
Underdog, as it were.
No, she looks amazing now.
She looks amazing. Kara says, hey guys, so we have heard answers like these before from you, but I want to make it a little bit more specific. What would your absolute idea of hell be if hell was living in one movie for an eternity? Don't say Jaws, Chris.
Fuck.
That was her, not me. Great question. Now, probably for me, it would be something with a lot of illness in it. Germs and being sick. Now, compared to burning in fire for eternity, I'll take having the flu for eternity.
I would have thought yours would have been speed.
Don't go below 455.
I know you hate being on public transportation because you know you're going to die. You're going to die in a bus bomb eventually.
Sure. Fucking that hits.
Oh, but if I was going to die, I mean, I'd be like, well, fuck, I'm in the hell.
Now you're just stuck on the bus with Keanu Reeves going 55 for the rest of your life, dude. Come on.
And Sandra Bullock.
Yes. That doesn't sound like
I could
hell.
ask Keanu about, his career. Bill and Ted, and I could fuck Sandra Bullock.
That's fair. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, that's
when you're
not
wrong.
hell, son. That's heaven. Oh, take me, Lord. No, but, it's maybe something like Outbreak, The Andromeda Strain, 28 Days Later would be a good one. That's a virus causing zombies. I mean, that'd be a pretty good hell for the roster. Those are my initial thoughts, but I think you would get used to being sick, so I would have to pick something that I probably would be less likely to get used to. And as I mentioned before, my idea of hell, I think we all talked about this before, she was right, would be constantly having to see people I love get hurt, because that is my least favorite thing in the world. Turn a Saw movie into my hell. Let's say that it's a constant torture and slow killing of everybody I love, all my favorite pets, or even the people like David Bowie, the people that I love that I don't know. That'd be a pretty good hell for me, where I just have to watch all the people that mean anything to me slowly suffer. What about you guys? I love this question.
I think if I got stuck in like the One Direction concert movie.
Yeah, I can see John Mark.
More clever than mine.
That would be.
I don't know if I know one single One Direction song.
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh, you probably do.
What,
it had to been It had to been from like the fucking the cell phone fucking shop days.
Yeah,
beaming through the fucking stereo system.
Oh, you
know you're beautiful.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one, right? It's the only one I know.
Oh, you don't know you're beautiful, and that's what makes you beautiful. That's them.
That's One Direction,
I do know that. Yeah, that's hell.
Just Christopher singing it was hell enough.
Lau, what about you?
I don't really know. It's such a tough one because, I would want to say something like Silent Hill, but in the same sense, it would be kind of badass. I don't know, in a weird way.
It would be exciting.
Yeah, well, like Resident Evil would be a bad, I don't know. But
in those scenarios, you have a weapon, you can fight people, right? And at least you have a chance.
Sure, and you are kind of.
I guess that's true with all movies,
in a sense. But I was going to go one up on John Mark and probably say Twilight.
Twilight would be hell for a lot of people.
Because
I didn't hate the Twilight films.
That would be your...
Yeah, I did.
The cheesier ones, I never hated them.
The thing that Twilight had going for it was the hair.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
I didn't love them, but what was fun was going to watch. Lee and I would go watch them close to the opening night, and it would just be loaded with like tween girls, and seeing them get all Twitter-pated when Jim took his shirt off or screaming because they're genuinely scared at the retarded fucking horror elements. It's fun. It was fun to watch it. It was just like, it reminds you of when you were a stupid kid. Plus all those chicks. A veritable buffet of pedophilia. Anyway, go ahead, Chris.
I thought about this for... Well, I initially was going to say something like
6 hours.
Yeah, you texted us like 20 minutes ago, so I'm like, okay.
I give you guys a little heads up. Sure. I wanted you to be thinking about it because I had a chance to think about it.
The one I had... Okay, so I was like, oh, the easy thing would be like Jaws or Piranha or something like that, because those movies fucked me up, I'm not going to lie. But I was like, I want something a little darker, deeper. So I instantly thought, what's my personal hell? What movie would I not want to be in? And it's a weird one. It makes no sense at all until I tell you the backstory, but it's...
Little Mermaid?
Dark...
Oh, sorry.
Mermaid.
I get
Splash.
That's when Chris wants to be pretty kinky.
Never finished The Dark Crystal because I saw it at an age where I was not yet, and listen, I was not yet a woman, but not quite a I don't know what was the fucking expression.
You'll be a woman.
You're in that awkward in-between phase.
I was too young.
Yes.
I was too young to fully understand it, and those Muppets were just enough human, just enough Muppet that it fucked me up.
I've heard a lot of people say that they were terrified of The Dark Crystal. My ex-wife considers that the scariest film of all time.
Yes.
So I accept it.
So, like, it was very... I've never seen it to this day, and I know by all standards it's a great fucking movie. I know it is, but I can't...
Yeah, it's fun.
I've never finished it, and I don't know. When I get a stomach-churning feeling of hell, I think of those fucking Muppets.
Oh. I found mine.
You've probably actually never even seen the creepiest part of that movie, which is where they're sucking the essence out of the little people.
Wow, my stomach just
that's
literally flipped. Oh.
That's pretty far in the film, and they like drain them like little apples. It's really pretty troubling. The Skeksis creeped me out when I was a kid, but they never truly scared me. I think most people are frightened just by the Skeksis.
Yeah.
And, when they're all eating at dinner, it's pretty disgusting. But to me, the only really troubling thing in that movie was when they're draining, it's not the Gelflings, but those other people, and they got those big doughy eyes, and like their mouth open, they're hooked up to those tubes, and this machine sucks their essence and that drain. They become like these shriveled up faces, and the whole time their eyes are just wide open, their mouths wide open. They're like,
no, stop it.
Troubling.
Stop explaining it.
Help us, I accept that. It's an amazing fucking work of art, though, that movie.
Yeah, I know. I need to just break.
In the early 80s is unbelievable. That is when filmmaking was backbreaking work. There was no shortcuts to them shits. It was all built and acted out through puppetry. It's beautiful.
Did you guys have a TV show you could correlate this to as well?
Oh, yes.
Boy, I didn't. I saw that and I forgot to think of one.
Kyle?
I think,
dude, mine.
Off the. Yeah, you guys go.
Yeah, mine is actually really easy, and I really didn't have enough time to think about movies because it's really a whole shitload a lot. That movie-wise, I was thinking like 7 would be horrible, but being a cop and there's a lot of action and shit and that. But do the TV show, and I've already said it before on the show, but it was a fucking Twilight Zone episode.
Like
with
Twilight,
Tina,
the TV show.
Tina, the fucking talking doll, dude.
Oh,
now, imagine being in a universe where this fucking possessed doll is trying to kill you, or maybe be your best friend. You don't know. Either way, it's creepy as fuck.
Phobias work. Phobia to somebody will cripple another person. You just really that freaks you out. That's how I feel about.
That hit me when I was
dolls.
like 6.
I've never understood the doll phobia. even if they're made to be creepy, I just have never really been creeped out by dolls.
Well,
But it's like clowns. Most people seem to be.
Sure. Well, did I ever disclose like the story I had when I was a kid with the doll? The old porcelain doll in the chest? Did I ever talk about that?
I don't know. Bust through it real quick.
Okay, real quick. I was down for a nap. I was like 5, 6 years old. My mom thought it would be cute as fuck to put a porcelain. She knew I fucking hated the dolls. I watched the episode. I hated the fucking dolls, right? And I'm all laying down. I'm taking a nap, and I'm sleeping.
Like moms that fuck with their kids.
And she put this porcelain doll, you know, the kind that when you sit them up, their eyes open up, and she put it on my chest, and she like gently woke me up, like, "Hey, Lyle, wake up." And like, first thing I see is that dude screaming like a little girl, dude, like flopping around trying to get the fuck away. Okay, that was a true story. That really happened. That's what kicked off. Well, I don't know if it kicked off the phobia altogether.
Send it into second gear for sure. Sure.
But second gear, when there was like 6 months ago, I was doing a house. And I sent you guys the pic.
Yeah, that's right. You found one. It's still haunting you.
It was the same fucking doll. It was the same exact style of doll.
Take me home, Lyle.
That opened up its eyes. It was in a demolitioned house. They were reventing. They had all the sheetrock and mortar and plaster.
30 years ago, I told you I love you.
Right. Sons of bitches.
And you left me to burn.
Right. I didn't even get this.
It looked all burnt and torched. You got to send me that photo. I'll put that up.
I totally will.
I totally
will.
My text. I'll send that up as
so
photo.
as a job, I actually do heating and air conditioning. So I'm in this place and I'm calcing out a system. I didn't even see the fucking thing, and I turn around to look, and there's a big old porcelain tub, and in this tub is this fucking doll sitting there with a chicken bone in its hand and in filth, and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And that's when, the story as it went is the homeowners found it up in the attic and brought it down, and they didn't really want to throw it away. I don't think they really wanted to touch it, but
yeah.
And it stayed there the entire time I was there. I wasn't going to touch it.
Because I love you. Why don't you love me like I love you? Unrequited love is the saddest of loves. Now I'm going to kill you.
I'm talking to you.
First we're going to play.
Yeah. No, that's
I
fucking
never
horrible.
close my eyes. I'm upright.
When I'm upright.
Yeah, whatever. I'm over it. I'm over it now. I'm all manly about it now, but back then, I mean, fuck.
John Mark, personal hell show.
I don't know, something like Saved by the Bell or some shit like that.
When I wake up in the morning and Jamarca is snowing.
Well, okay, Saved by the Bell would be my purgatory. Carly would be my heaven.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Saved by the Bell or Full House or
Kelly was kind of hot.
I don't know, man.
It's fine.
Come on, John Mark, cut it out.
Little House
Not
on the Prairie.
there.
I don't know.
Play some guitars.
Mercy, an eternity of that. You got it, dude.
You know what would be
Just banging Kimmy Gibbler when no one's looking.
you know what would be an interesting concept for a show would be to actually have somebody in a show like that was like completely like, like, what the fuck are you guys doing? What is going on here? Someone who's totally normal inside, like what is happening?
What did Kimmy Gibbler just said your dick is ridiculous?
Kimmy Gibbler is making fun of your dick. Kimmy Gibbler just fucking insulted your dick, son. You're in hell.
Oh, fuck.
There's a new Full House series starting on Netflix soon.
God help us.
Yeah.
My personal hell TV show would be fucking Big Bang Theory. Oh.
Yeah, that was another one I was thinking of, actually.
I would.
No, you're not.
Penny's fucking hot.
Telling jokes or saying real
fake
things.
nerds. You fucking fake nerds that want to kill you all.
Fake nerds are the worst. Yeah. That's a good one. I would probably just pick like something. I can't think of anything clever, so I'll just go with. There was one TV show version of The Outer Limits. It wasn't the old one; it was a remake where Alyssa Milano was going around fucking dudes, and then she would suck them into her body.
Sounds hot.
Wasn't that a movie?
It's pretty awesome. But then one dude didn't get all the way sucked in, like someone walked in, and she was like, "Oh shit, gotta split,
gotta finish."
So he was just like wobbling around on the floor, all cut in half. and like bleeding and oozing out weird Alyssa pussy juice.
Wasn't that a movie?
That troubled me so much. And I was like a grown-ass man. That was in the 90s, when they brought back the Outer Limits. Go look them shits up. I think she even shows her titties in the...
Wasn't that a movie?
I can say it was a movie too, but
it was the Outer Limits. Maybe
do remember the Outer Limits.
There might be something from a movie that's
yeah.
part of that. But that was, Alyssa Milano. Shit like that, where you were being cut in half, ripped in half. I don't know. One of those type of TV shows. Seemed like there's a lot of shows in the 90s where you were being fucked and cut in half.
Fucked in half.
No good.
You got weird in the 90s, man. Blame it on the X-Files when there was that show Millennium. Actually, that was one of the most disturbing moments in TV that I ever saw as an adult. There was just... And it was the simplest thing. It was this. I'll never forget it. I was eating a bologna and mustard sandwich, and I was watching Millennium. I liked it. It wasn't a show that lasted long, but I thought it was a good show. Sort of a spin-off of the X-Files, kind of. And it was just showing this body floating down a river. It was all bloated and distorted, and it was like bouncing off rock after rock, and then just sort of twisted up. But something about that and the combination of the bologna sandwich just made me ill for like 20 years.
Oh, fuck.
Anywho. Let's move on to my last email here, and it is a doozy. This is from Laura, and God bless her sweet soul. Hi, Ron. I wanted to write this a while back, but I was too chicken. But now I'm drunk, and you can't even see that I'm naked and in a stranger's bathtub, so fuck it.
Oh, wow.
I feel your pain with your shitting the pants story. Let my horrors soothe your soul. And they did. They really did. So when I was 15, I was staying at my BFF's house, whose parents just happened to be out of town. You know how that goes. Oh, yes, I do. The old, I'm staying at Scott's house, and Scott says he's staying at Ron's house. And that was another used to use.
Right.
She goes on to say, a guy I had been making out with pretty hard for about an hour says, hey, let's go into the parents' bedroom and I'll suck your beaver. And to God, this is exactly what he said.
Classy.
But I was horny and ready to experience some new shit, so I said, all right. She actually typed, all right. Goes on to say, well, I should have remembered the Taco Bell that we all had eaten about an hour prior.
Oh.
But I had other things on my mind and my body at this point. She's a poet. This girl's a writer.
Wow.
The timing of this was just a thing of magic. He unbuttoned my tight pants, which apparently were acting as a cork for my ass.
Tourniquet for the butthole. Oh, no.
There she blows.
Because the second he slid my pants down, dude had my shit for dinner.
Oh, God, I'm a barf.
I'm guessing.
Like I
I'm
know.
guessing.
I should have did a warning on this.
I'm guessing he didn't call back.
It gets worse. You might actually barf. She says,
Oh.
like, I'm not even joking. Dude ate my shit. Oh, and then he naturally ran out of the room and proceeded to vomit my shit back out.
Oh,
Believe it or not, she goes on to say, believe it or not, my response to this was uncontrollable laughter.
Of course.
I thought at first it was because I was so mortified that I didn't know what else to do. But I later realized, no, it was just fucking funny. That make you feel better, Ron? Did this girl you were with eat your diarrhea? Did she vomit said diarrhea out in the hallway? No? Well, I guess I got you beat then.
Boom.
Phew. It feels good to get that off my chest. Now I got to get the fuck out of this hot tub. Mama's got a hankering for tacos. Hi, guys. Oh, I love our audience.
You fucking wrote that in yourself, didn't you, Ron, to make yourself
Wow. Guys, you see? See, I'm not the only one.
I thought it was our Laura.
What's funny is that it had that exact effect on my soul because... first of all, a round of applause for Laura for sharing that. But it does just go to show you, kids, there is always someone worse off than you. And I say it all the time. Listen, there is one human being out there that has the worst life ever, right?
Sure.
Everyone else can at least say they have one person that has it worse than them. It ain't getting any better than that. So I feel like I've been through therapy.
Right? Cleansed.
A lot of things. This dude ate her shit and puked her shit back up in front of her at a friend's house.
That's so fucked up and awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. Thank you, Laura. If you want to share an email or a shit story, ron@bournefilms.com. Don't forget, you can send me your nudes if you want to be part of this very intriguing art show. Let's get on to some news quiz. Boy, we are long today, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We are art show wiener flopping you along here, aren't we?
It's not that cold in here, friend.
All right, let's see. We're going to go back to the tried and true order here. Ron, you're going to be going first. John Mark, you'll be going second. Lyle, you'll be trailing. You can analyze it to your heart's content.
Fuck yes. Makes it good, right?
It makes it good. Make it good. All right. Question 1.
You know what, guys? I'm going to put a fucking submittal to that.
Oh, I bet you are.
Yeah, you're going to see a naked fucking chopper out there.
Jesus.
Ron's like, no, you're not. Yes, I am.
I'll take it.
All right.
I'm letting everyone.
We're doing it.
I'd take it.
Let everyone show up. I should word it that way.
All right, question 1. The Unreal video game engine has been known for its advancements in particle systems, lighting, ragdoll physics, basically everything you need to make a beautiful and realistic video game environment. But now a new set of game makers are using Unreal to further develop this. Is it A, poop particle displacement?
Oh, hey, that just fits right with their story.
Poop particle displacement.
It's only going to get better. Is it B, realistic vomiting meant for the use with virtual reality?
Oh, dear.
It's got to be
virtual vomiting.
Like, look real, right?
Or is it C, floppy dick physics?
Hey.
Yeah, that's been a problem.
No one's got the flop just quite right.
We got the boob jiggle, but not the dick flop.
Do we not have things to do? Okay. Well, the only one that interests me is A. I don't understand shows like Tosh 2.0 where you constantly see vomiting, or Jackass. I always fast forward through the vomiting stuff. Can't handle it.
Yeah.
Don't want to see vomiting on any level. Dick physics, I think make it flop around. No one's really going to judge you on that. But A, I'm feeling good about.
Okay, poop particle displacement. Okay.
We need that, sir.
That sounds fair. John Mark?
I'll go with B.
You're going with realistic vomiting meant for the use with virtual reality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lily Pad.
Well,
virtual reality makes me actually vomit.
I'm not sure where A is going to work, just because, poop physics. And
wherever the fuck it wants, it's poop.
Is it square? I mean, obviously it's round. Sure.
We don't know.
I don't know. B, it strikes me really hard, because I think if you're... Seriously, though. If you're wearing...
It wasn't the floppy dicks that struck you really hard. That would have been...
Right? That would not be good. That would be not good. But, no, if in VR, I'm saying, in VR, you got to make it, look realistic, yeah? Mm-hmm. That would be a tough thing to do. I know exactly what engine you're talking about. I'm playing a game right now with it. Mm-hmm. But I'm going with dick flop.
You're going with the floppy dick physics.
Sure.
Thank God somebody fucking did.
Right?
Yeah.
Got to play the field.
All right,
got to make it a show.
It has been discovered that wombats, the marsupials that are indigenous to Australia, have special poop. What is so special about their poop?
Is it square?
Picking up a theme tonight. Picking up a theme.
Is it A? It contains more antibiotics than penicillin and may contain the secret to the future of medicine.
Oh.
Is it B? Burning it creates more energy than coal, but produces a fraction of the pollutants.
Ooh.
Goes through a lot of wombats, though. Or shit. Eat it, whatever will make it shit to death.
Get this wombat another fiber bar.
Get it some Taco Bell.
Puts up another wombat.
Or is it C? The wombat, when it poops, it comes out of their little buttholes perfectly fucking square.
Oh my God, it's got to be true.
Ronster.
Fucking creep, because you know that I have to go with square.
I do.
Game be damned. I always go with square, because one of these motherfucking days.
He do think so.
On my theory with the Kanye West thing, I am going to go with square.
Of course.
See,
thank you.
I know it ain't right, but fuck you.
Right? It's the show, right?
I'm going to go with the antibiotic properties.
Okay. And lily pad.
I'm thinking wombats, where they're indigenous of, like Australia and shit. Uh-huh. And I'm thinking they probably did like a lot of cave paintings in the caves and stuff. And I don't know. I'm imagining it now.
Yeah,
and I'm thinking
that's
it's
analyzing if I ever heard.
less pollutant. So I'm thinking
Cave paintings.
I'm thinking wombat poop torches. Yeah, discovering the outback and the way. The way,
so you're going with the coal that it burns better than coal.
The way that
I'm
dingoes.
going with A.
Fuck it, I'm going with A. Yeah, that makes sense.
You're going with antibiotics. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Question 3. A startup company located in Seattle called Swanluv, and that's SWANLUV, is willing to give you a small but sizable loan for your wedding day that you only have to pay back if, is it A, you get divorced? Is it B, that on the day of your wedding, you are determined not to be a virgin?
Using what test?
Well, for females, there is a specific test.
Sure.
Hymen involved? What do you think?
The dude.
What?
Or C,
Shout honor.
she's
wearing white.
You ask them to have the video they film of you fucking on your wedding night removed from their website.
Whoa.
Stuff. I'm tempted to go with C. But, I mean, that would be a good way to get porn.
Sure.
You know, porn content from, and that's a great pitch for a porn site.
Yeah.
People that couldn't afford to pay back their loan, so we got their fuck tape. But I am going to go with B. It seems like a puritanical trick up some puritanical sleeve.
Okay. John Mark?
Yeah, the B was sounding tempting too, but I don't know. It just, I think I have to go with A.
You get divorced.
I guess the real the real rub there, so to speak, is how do you prove a dude is... I mean, you can't even really prove a woman is a virgin. I mean, that... if you haven't broken the hymen, but a lot of girls break their hymen naturally.
Sure.
Or just banging.
Naturally on a dick.
Naturally on a dick. Dick is natural, son. Yeah. Well, I can't change my answer anyway, so... You're going with C, John?
A.
Oh, A. Okay.
Yeah.
Lily pad.
I'm kind of going towards it's your question too. God damn it!
It is my question.
It is. It is.
I find they all are.
Well, it's not the obvious. God damn it! Because I want to go. I want to go with divorce, just because divorce ratio is so fucking incredibly high right now. It's not even funny.
It'd be an investment, wouldn't it?
It would. It honestly would make sense to do it. But what are the weird chances that they don't get divorced? And they'd lose out on money. Where the sex tape thing would be legitimately, like Ron was saying, it would be kind of like not really blackmail, but I mean, if they did, it's
a great premise for a porn site.
And in porn, dude, they're going to make 10 times more money than probably they loaned out off of that video. So I'm going to go with the video. I'm going with the porn.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lastly, question 4. This celebrity surprisingly tweeted that he was $53 million in debt and has publicly asked for the help from Mr. Mark Zuckerberg. Who are we talking about? Is it A, Girls Gone Wild creator Joe Francis?
Oh, yeah.
Talk about porn. That guy made,
for a while.
Well, he made his millions off of porn.
Is it B, Hulk Hogan?
What you gonna do, brother?
Yeah, I saw a sex tape of him not too long ago. Somebody sent me a sex tape of him.
Ew. Did you watch it?
I saw that
I
too.
never pass up a celebrity sex tape.
Oh, he ain't doing too bad down below the belt, is he?
No, it's fine. Nothing to be ashamed of, except what,
He's a Hulkamaniac.
Some girl.
Yeah. Or is it C, Kanye motherfucking West?
Oh.
Don't forget the gamble. Lyle, excuse me, Ronster.
Is third time a charm? Well, I went with square poop, so I damn well better go with Kanye West.
That's fucking fair. John Mark.
I'm gonna have to go with Kanye West.
Okay.
Really?
Lily asked Zuckerberg.
I'm telling you, all you Hulkamaniacs out there, brothers.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, pretty damn good.
I almost, you should have started with Hulk Hogan.
Nah, I can't do that with that.
Yeah, give us his name.
I like Morgan Freeman. That's the only time I can do it with Morgan Freeman. I got to say it first, and then it gets me in the phone. But, oh, yeah, brother.
Wait,
No, that's...
Say Morgan Freeman's name as Hulk Hogan.
There's got to be a ringtone.
I can't. I don't know how. It doesn't function that way, Chris. It's like...
Say, Morgan Freeman, brother.
Morgan Freeman, brother.
Yes.
Oh, you're Hulk Hogan.
Did it work?
It really is uncanny.
Let me tell you, little Hulkamaniacs, we're out here and we're going to say Hulk Hogan. No, that's more like Randy the Macho Man Savage.
Yeah, you're going a little
Oh,
macho.
yeah. Randy the...
No.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Admirable.
Right? All right.
What are you going with, buddy?
Morgan Freeman. I'm going with Hulk
That's
Hogan.
fair.
I'm going with Hulk Hogan.
Going with Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll make it.
Stoned.
Let's go over the answers here. Question 1. The Unreal video game engine has been known for its advancements in particle systems, lighting, ragdoll physics, basically everything you need to make a beautiful game. But now, a new set of game makers are using Unreal to develop realistic floppy dick physics.
Oh, why?
And I have a little animated GIF for you to gloss over here. I love that I'm sending this to the Spacepod business, so Effie's going to get it too.
Oh, nice.
She always gets our...
Love you, Effie.
Here.
Well, you know what? I would think they got rotoscoping technology down, enough. That if
we
you
got
were...
a blue man who's punching flaccid wieners.
Yeah, all over the place.
I don't find that to be terribly realistic.
Well, you clearly have never seen a little blue man punching giant wieners.
Fair enough.
Lyle got that correct.
Boom.
Question 2. It's been discovered that wombats, the marsupials that are indigenous to Australia, have special poop. It is fucking square when it comes out.
Oh, shit.
Shut the fuck up.
It's something to do with the way their spinal aligns with their colon, and it compresses it into tiny little squares.
Little trash compacted
Somebody
piss.
actually sent that into the podcast that you got to do this on the fucking news quiz. So thank you so much. I don't have your name in front of me, but that was great. Ron got that correct for a point.
God bless you. We need to find out who that is and give them a prize, because for the love of God, I knew there was some fucking story out there and some fan was going to share it. Oh boy, I feel so free. I'm light.
It was
Wish I could take a
it was Sam Studevert.
Thank you so much, Sam.
Yeah, he took care
Sam
of
the man, Studevert.
Okay, question 3. A startup company located in Seattle called Swan Love is willing to give you a small but sizable loan for your wedding day that you only have to pay back if you get divorced.
Oh, shit.
No.
That was my instinct. I was going to go with that.
Very interesting. Although that still can come from the puritanical thing,
Yeah, absolutely.
Encourage.
Okay, John Mark got that correct. You're all tied here.
Damn it.
But
Square. I went with square in nature, and I'm still my fucking win.
Kanye's coming up. Here we go.
Yeah, but we all went. Oh, we didn't.
I didn't. No, hell no.
No,
I
he
trust
could be in trouble
Kanye.
here. Question 4. This celebrity surprisingly tweeted that he was $53 million in debt and has publicly asked for the help from Mark Zuckerberg. We are talking about Kanye fucking.
What? Shit, son.
Yeah, this happened. You didn't. I'm so glad you didn't see this, but you still went with Kanye. Unbelievable.
Oh, it's the square in nature thing. I felt like I had to. Now I'm going to be a little more leery of it.
I'm so sad it wasn't Morgan Freeman.
What is happening here?
Apparently, I don't know. He's in debt. Apparently Kim Kardashian's not bringing home the bacon anymore. I'm not certain, but yeah, he's about ready to launch a new album, I think, right? And
he's got a video game too. I guess he's put out. Yeah.
He apparently put his new album out, and then it was on some streaming service. Now he's pulled it off again, saying he's still working on one of the songs. I don't know. That guy's so full of fucking shit.
I just say,
oh my god!
Can you please let the top ramen fall on his table? Quit making fucking retarded people famous. That's all.
Top ramen fall on the table. Brilliantly and eloquently put.
Thank you.
So where are we at score-wise?
You are tied with John Mark with 3 points a pop. Lyle has 1 point.
I'm out.
So not too bad. You're tied. So you guys are just gonna have to pull your wieners out, slap them together, call yourself Eskimo Brothers, and Make it
Is that such a thing? What do they call it? That's
That is a thing.
Is it?
Well, we are long in the tizooth. Let's get on out of here. Ron at pornfilms.com, nudie pics, story ideas, squares in nature. You send those to Chris on Facebook. Do join us on Facebook. Find us on the forum where we post the links and photos and anything else we talk about, thespacebud.yuki.com. Subscribe. If you listen to us, do subscribe. That is how more people find out about us. It's a magic sort of system. A lot of people don't realize that. It's not just for your benefit. It spreads the gospel. Other than that, let's get on out of here.
Leave us an iTunes review or something.
Yeah.
iTunes, YouTube. Videos on YouTube. Oh, John Mark just uploaded a video of his band's latest show, brand new show, first show in Seattle.
I got to go see them.
That's up on the YouTube. It's good stuff, good quality too, for an iPhone video. Check that out. We're just going to be throwing random shit up on there every now and again that falls under the umbrella of the Space Pod, and I like that. It'll be a potpourri, as they say. Potent potables. Next week, 9/11, bitches.
Boom.
Oh,
We are rapidly approaching episode 250, by the way.
Holy shit.
Should we talk like elegantly like that for a while? No, good day, sir.
That's elegant?
I don't know.
I think I just gave a nickel to a guy that talked like that today.
I'll clean your shoes.
What do you got? Any bad change?
Why is your face so puckered? You been drinking Tang tea? I don't know. What? I have no idea, dude.
That's what they give the astronauts in space.
That's right.
All right. See you guys.
Night, guys.
Bye. That was good.
That almost went on my nose. Your enjoyment is our satisfaction.